Welcome to the Jungkook Gallery channel. Hi ARMY. What if, in the middle of a sea of people and flashing cameras, a single hug revealed a story they never put into words? In that crowded airport, when Jungkook reached for Taehyung without hesitation, the world seemed to fade, leaving only the two of them. It felt like a reflex of the heart, so honest and so spontaneous that it seemed impossible to stage. And when moments like that keep repeating, the question is no longer what happened, but how deep is the connection they've been protecting all this time. After that long journey, all the members reunited. But amid the airport chaos, one moment instantly stole the spotlight when Jungkook hugged Taehyung. It wasn't just an ordinary embrace, but a natural reflex that felt incredibly sincere, as if his heart knew exactly where to find comfort. And this wasn't the first time. We've seen Taehyung gently pull Jungkook closer just to show him something on his phone, a simple reason, yet carrying a deeper meaning, wanting to stay within the same space, sharing a closeness only they truly understand. The way they interact has always felt different. Together, they seem to find home, the safest and calmest place. In the middle of the airport crowd, Jungkook instinctively looks for Taehyung, as if his presence is the anchor that keeps him grounded. The world may be loud, the cameras may flash, but between the two of them, there is always a small space that feels private and warm. This connection isn't a coincidence that happened once or twice. It appears again and again, in different places and at different times. The way their eyes search for each other, the steps that naturally move closer, shoulders brushing without hesitation, it all speaks louder than words. It's a silent language that only the two of them understand, a communication that doesn't need explanation yet always feels real. Their hugs carry deeper meaning too. When Jungkook wraps his arms around Taehyung, it's not only about seeking comfort, but also about offering protection. They create a small bubble in the middle of the crowd, a safe space that makes everything feel calmer. Even in front of cameras and countless people, that attention remains clear and consistent. As time passes, their bond only grows stronger. Its foundation is built on small, sincere gestures, not grand declarations. Every rumor, every attempt to separate them, seems to reinforce one thing: when there's outside pressure, they draw even closer. Their natural reaction is always the same, returning to each other. What they share feels solid because it comes from within. It isn't something manufactured, it grows slowly and endures. Year after year, we see them becoming more expressive, more comfortable showing that closeness without fear of anyone's gaze. Their story seems to prove that genuine feelings always find their way. For anyone who has followed this journey, it's clear that they continue to choose each other, nurturing their bond through simple yet meaningful moments. Every glance between them carries a story. There's a softness in the way Jungkook looks at Taehyung, a gaze that needs no words to be understood. When their eyes meet, it feels as if the world slows down. A small bubble forms, where only the two of them exist. Their eye language seems to say everything, without a single word spoken. Year after year passes, yet the way they look at each other remains the same, full of feeling, full of admiration. Small smiles, shy laughter, and shining eyes show that time has taken nothing away. If anything has changed, it's only the depth of emotions growing more mature. There is something unique about the way they connect. As if every meeting is a new discovery, preserving the same spark from the beginning. Their hands are like magnets, always wanting to find each other. That small touch may seem simple, but that's exactly where the greatest meaning is hidden. No matter how much time goes by, that connection remains intact, even stronger. Body language never lies, and their story is visible to anyone willing to see. It's all there, in their glances, in the shortened distance, in the silence that feels so full. Many people may focus on a single moment, but what makes everything special is the consistency. Years change, situations shift, yet the way they recognize each other never does. Those gestures appear naturally, even when cameras are recording and the world is watching. This uniqueness doesn't appear the same when they're with others. There's a different response, a different energy, a balance that feels mutually complete. It's not about one side alone, but about a constant reciprocity, two directions equally strong. In the end, meaningful relationships are always reflected in the smallest things. In closeness without being asked, in presence without conditions, in the way one searches for the other in the noise. Taehyung and Jungkook show that the most honest language isn't words, but repeated and consistent actions. And for those who pay attention with their hearts, it's clear that this bond holds an important place in both of their lives. It's not about convincing anyone, it's about what they continue to show, time after time. A connection that is calm, certain, and real, one that doesn't need explanation to be felt. And for those who pay attention with their hearts, it's clear that this bond holds an important place in both of their lives. It's not about convincing anyone, it's about what they continue to show, time after time. A connection that is calm, certain, and real, one that doesn't need explanation to be felt. And for those who pay attention with their hearts, it's clear that this bond holds an important place in both of their lives. It's not about convincing anyone, it's about what they continue to show, time after time. A connection that is calm, certain, and real, one that doesn't need explanation to be felt. If you feel the same sense of peace every time you see their moments, share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching and experiencing this story with us. See you in the next story, only on Gallery Jungkook. Purple Heart.